side, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. I just move how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can have the throne, I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Here,
So then let's talk about your songs in the 2K soundtrack. It's Did To It and Kobe, and then you are featured as well with Handle Life Story with Dribble Too Much.
Look, I got a lot of chicken. Always had a pot. How my job was tripping. Pops was on a proper mission. Now I got some distance.
Did To It was a song that me and Brookfield Deuce did during the quarantine. When I was just in the house, I set up my studio. I had a bunch of equipment in my basement, and I ended up setting it up. So I started.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Dressed in their finest, the Mavs as they came through the tunnel earlier on, ready to give their faithful fans plenty to cheer about tonight. The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge and the state flag of Texas looking majestic tonight. We're coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference First Round Series. We're 2-0 so far, and we'll see if the home court advantage holds sway. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks had far and away the league's most efficient offense last season. Their star, Luka Doncic, is rightfully credited for most of that, but their role players were also shooting the ball well. Now, the 2004 Mavs with Dirk Nowitzki and Steve Nash were arguably the greatest offense ever, but this group could give them a run for their money. Kevin?
It might indeed, David. Well said. Thank you for that report. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Ibaka in at the 5. And for the Mavericks, Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Richardson is out there with Luka Doncic, and it's Hardaway in at the 3, the small forward. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Outside, George. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Not much you can do against Paul George on the drive. I mean, he's got great length and he knows how to use it, and he gets exactly where he wants to.
Doncic kicks to Richardson. Back to Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Here's Beverley. Porzingis with the rebound.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's Richardson. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Morris. Leonard attacking and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Opponents are physical with Kawhi just about every game, but as forceful a player as he is, he just doesn't seem to mind one bit.
A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
You know, when he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who've won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Here's Doncic. Let's go. Serge Ibaka with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Leonard with the bucket.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Leonard. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Doncic passes to Kleber, and here's Porzingis, defended by Ibaka. Hardaway from outside, moves back up, and it's Porzingis laying it in.
Guys, you look at Porzingis, and it seems like he's got a knack for chasing down the ball on the offensive glass. Really good instinct.
And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Doncic after the Clippers pick up 2. Makes it off the glass.
Well, I love watching Doncic go to work there. Assertiveness is the key, and that's part of why he's so successful.
Doncic with the block. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Porzingis, that's a 2. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's George. That one drops for him. George has got 6.
Yeah, excellent determination there from George. This wasn't going to be denied. Fighting off the physical contact and nailing the shot over good defense.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And George with the stuff.
One of the great athletes in the league, and there are a bunch of them, but he's at the top of the list. Ferocity on that throwdown from Paul George.
Mavericks trail by 4. Now, here's Doncic. It's Richardson on the wing. It's hauled in by Beverly. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Porzingis.
Boy, I love the aggressive mindset Beverly has. I mean, that's really what makes him special. He's not afraid of getting bumped, especially when he's going to the bucket.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The first one falls.
Man, I tell you, you really have to appreciate how much Beverly hustles. He plays hungry and with an edge. He's skilled, though, on both ends of the floor in addition to that.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Mavericks trail by 5. Doncic outside. Here's Porzingis, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, Porzingis showing you persistence there, just doing a nice job staying with it and finding a way to capitalize.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the night.
You know, guys, when I look at KP, I think he's got the talent to be a franchise player. As long as he stays healthy, I think he'll be a force in the league for a while.
Jackson misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Richardson, good. Clippers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Here's Morris. Lays it up off the glass.
And you see the body control. Morris taking the hit there, but still able to complete the play.
Doncic against Beverly. Count that one.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
George with the ball. And it's Richardson picking him up.
Richardson showing you his defensive anticipation there with the block shot.
Here's Doncic. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And bringing that postseason intensity, so key. These plays can change the trajectory of a game.
Now, here's Doncic. Right side, Porzingis. Over Morris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, Porzingis keeps defenders on their toes because he's such a skilled player and has a bunch of moves.
The Mavericks have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. First free throw is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Zubac is checked in. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Doncic with the block.
And the defensive Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
The deep three from George. It's rebounded by Dallas. To the middle. Here's Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
Far from just a perimeter threat now, Tim Hardaway Jr. is also capable of converting inside.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to Richardson. Here's Porzingis. And another shot. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from George. And the basket by Jackson.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Now, here's Doncic.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And George, here we go. And they pick up 2. George has got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
The feed to Hardaway. And it's Hardaway with the jam.
Timeout. Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Dallas Mavericks dancers.
A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Trey Burke comes in for Josh Richardson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Tim Hardaway Jr. The Clippers also making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Paul George. Luke Kennard comes in for Reggie Jackson. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Powell. That shot off the mark. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Morris outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Porzingis.
Yeah, and that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
Free throw good for Morris.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a little. Surprising, given that Morris is a solid shooter and a pretty good defender and rebounder.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Mavericks trail by 4. Brunson finds Doncic. Pass to Porzingis, and that one is good. Porzingis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the basket is good. And Los Angeles guys shooting an impressive 60% early. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Rondo going right through the contact and scoring there. He's a lot tougher than he looks.
Doncic against Morris. Here's Powell. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Kennard. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. And now a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Porzingis. 9 points in the game so far. And Burke has it in the corner. Hits it from 3-point range.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Rondo. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis.
I still think Rondo is a great role player in the league. He knows he's out there to distribute the ball and provide leadership on the floor, and he does both really well.
Brunson with a clean look. No good from the wing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Kennard. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Doncic, no good. Clippers leading by 8. Shot from the wing. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Brunson with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Burke. Good D by Rondo. Now the Clippers with it. Here's Cousins. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Brunson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Clippers with the ball. 6-point lead. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley-Stein, a presence defensively.
Here's Rondo. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's Burke with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Brunson, good.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Clippers leading by 4. Here's Rondo, and it goes down 2 points. And it's 9 points for Rajon Rondo.
Yeah, and Rondo, he's fantastic at staying strong through the contact.
Brunson, good. LA's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Doncic. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. Here in the first quarter, Burke kicks to Brunson. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. The Clippers shooting it from their comfort zone so far. In this one, 57% from the field. And the rejection by Kawhi Stein. Shot from 16. Burke can't get it to go. Powell with the steal. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, very easy that time for Powell. He's not going to miss that one.
The Clippers in the lead. Rondo with the ball. No good with the layup.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kawhi Stein. Here's Morris on the money from 12 feet away. Morris has got 6. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Doncic. They get it again. Kawhi Stein. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Kawhi Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
And he gets the bucket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. Back to Brunson. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Powell. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Here's Rondo. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Burke. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverley about his throwback style.
Old school basketball, you know, and it's fun and it's light. Fans deserve it on both sides. You know, it's good old-fashioned basketball. You know, it's all a part of the game. We're both trying to win, and that's what people want to see. Hard-nosed, edgy basketball.
Now, pound for pound, Greg, Beverley may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also, how about the willingness to attack the basket and challenge the defense here tonight?
Powell is out there with Kawhi Stein. Then there's Burke. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Brunson in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. The Mavericks trailing. Out to the right wing. For 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Burke's got his second basket of the night. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here's Powell. After the miss from Reggie Jackson. Brunson, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Jackson, it's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
The quickness of Reggie Jackson, terrific. Superb at slicing apart the defense with his drives to the rack.
High post, Kawhi Stein. Now here's Burke, defended by George. Just 5 on the clock. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Leonard attacking up and in on the layup. And that's 10 points for Leonard.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Powell. Poked away. Stolen by Jackson. Here's the teardrop. And it's good on the layup. And it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
That was a tough shot. I mean, Jackson has practiced that, but he makes it look effortless right there.
Burke with it, defended by George. Here's Powell. Dallas again missing. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And Leonard enjoys jamming it home. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Left side, Hardaway. Offensive rebound. Powell trying to free himself up. The shot by Kawhi Stein, no good. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Some changes here for the Mavericks. Porzingis is checked in for Kawhi Stein. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. And it's Richardson in for Trey Burke. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Beverly's checked in. Now here is Hardaway. 10 points for him.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And the Mavericks with possession here after the Clippers pick up 2. The pass to Kleber. Pass to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway for 3. He can't get it to go. And the Clippers will come the other way.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Jackson, that's good.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Mavericks trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Richardson's got his second bucket. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. And George gets it to go.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Brunson scanning the floor. To the paint, here's Hardaway. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Here's Jackson. Kleber with the rebound. Dallas has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Richardson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
A nice shot by George.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Hardaway, no good.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's a smart play Jackson will keep going back to. He knows he'll make it to the rim, get fouled, or maybe both.
It's his first trip to the line.
Reggie Jackson at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they performed at the line.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the Clippers. Jackson hits both of them.
And Reggie Jackson, the former 24th pick by the Thunder, wasn't content to back up Westbrook. He basically forced his way out in search of a larger role.
Now here's Porzingis. He's got 9. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Brunson's got 11.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
That's not too difficult for DeMarcus Cousins now. I like that he doesn't settle for the layup there. Instead, throws it down.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. It's a 14-point game, and the Mavericks call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic is checked in. Kennard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Clippers leading by 14. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Pass to Kleber. Doncic outside. And the 3 off target. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And Los Angeles guys shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. And the shot goes in.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Drops in the tray.
You know, guys, you look at Doncic, and he has really good size for a wing, which helps him have his way against most defenders.
Cousins, Porzingis with the block. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
A shot by Kleba, wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Beverly. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Boy, I like how Beverly takes advantage of these transition opportunities. He's crafty and clever at getting past the defense.
Doncic passes to Richardson. Back to Doncic. Leonard against Hardaway. Ring shot on the way. That one good for 2. Hardaway has got 16.
You know, really, Hardaway Jr., guys, is a threat to score from anywhere, especially this area, as we just saw.
They get it back. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The free throw drops from Ibaka.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Ibaka hits both of them.
And back in 08, Ibaka became the first player ever from the Republic of Congo to be drafted in the NBA.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 7, and Kleba slams it in.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Same thing. How you mean? What you know about the team? She like, what up with it? Let it. I put up with it. And I put up with it. And I hate when rappers repeat last line that they said. On the low like ground ball, hustle like loose ball. Skinny, bankroll bigger than all y'all. Skinny, had to flex up on all y'all. I was a team sport, now it's ISO ball. Win solo on that, but it's still the same. No, I never chase fame, it's a 2-for-1 thing. Everybody think they know me, don't know my middle name. Everybody yelling. Everything I bring to the game, don't show on stash sheets. The hood.
Kawhi Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. The Clippers also changing it up. Morris comes in for Leonard. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Los Angeles leading by 16. Here's Rondo. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Hardaway for 3. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his 6th rebound on the night. Hardaway with the steal. From deep. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And that one, good.
Yeah, the difference between Ibaka and most other guys at his position, the silky smooth mechanics on that jumper.
Now, Kawhi Stein. Richardson outside. Doncic trying to get open. Gallus no good that time either. Kawhi Stein with the defensive effort. Mavericks trail by 18. Teardrop shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Doncic has got 9.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
Dallas shooting a pretty cool 37% from the floor in the second. Not what they're looking for. That one goes. Count it.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Rondo drives in. No good that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Doncic kicks to Kleber. It's Richardson on the wing. The 15-footer. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Clippers leading by 14.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Off target with his 3.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
The Mavericks shooting 40% from the field. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 8th assist here tonight.
Boy, Hardaway Jr. is a competitor now, showing you some real toughness. He's not going to give you an inch. He's going to fight you to the finish.
And it's Rondo penetrating, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. No good on the free throw. And the Mavericks with some changes. Dwight Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber. And it's Burke in for Richardson. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Patterson's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 13. Fires the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. They led by as many as 18 points. Kennard with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. And good that time. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic passes to Kawhi Stein. Outside Hardaway. Here's Burke. His 3-pointers off the mark.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And the first half is now in the books. Clippers lead by 15. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game relaxed, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates are getting me involved on the offensive end. I'm playing great on defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Hey, Kawhi, thank you very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The NBA playoffs are happening, and we're happy to have you here for the halftime show. Well, for the Clippers, they need this game, and it sure looks like they're going to get it with the awesome display they're putting up right now. There were people already saying their postseason was finished, but a win here in Game 3, and this is a whole new series. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, they're getting to the line more, and that usually comes down to wanting it more. Because once they had the lead, they kept pushing. They tightened the screws up, and they didn't let go.
And looking at Dallas, Shaq, your thoughts?
They didn't show enough toughness in the paint on D. When you're getting dominated in the post, it sets a bad tone. You always want to win that physical battle in the area. Otherwise, you wind up with a score like this. I don't believe I'm watching this.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
NBA playoffs, round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then it's Ibaka. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. And George, here we go. Good. George has got 20.
Boy, how about the deceptive strength of George fending off the defense exceedingly well there and taking the ball strong to the rack.
Now here's Richardson. And here is Hardaway. 6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And, you know, Richardson, simply by being aggressive, puts a lot of pressure on the defense and is able to force the foul.
Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That's good from Richardson.
You know, at this point of his career, Richardson knows his role, understands it, embraces it. He's a 3-and-D guy who gives you great effort at both ends of the court.
And Richardson drops them both. Los Angeles leading by 13. Here's George. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He's got 22.
And, you know, once George gets on the roll, he's just absolutely relentless, showing you how dominant he can be when he gets hot.
Outside, Porzingis. Richardson for 3, but they recover it.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Passes it to Porzingis. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Leonard. And no good. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
Mavericks trail by 15. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Doncic finds Porzingis. Stolen by Beverley. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back.
And George is very good in how he leaks out in transition, times it perfectly, and really creates high percentage shots for himself as a result.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Doncic passes to Porzingis. On the wing, Hardaway. A three-pointer, no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And George here. Oh, what a dunk!
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And it's good for 2. George has got 10 points here in the second half.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now, here's Doncic. 15 points in the game. The shot's good. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you know what? It's really rare to see young players like Doncic have such offensive creativity in their game. Deadly from the mid-range.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And then for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverley. That free throw good from George.
And George has learned a lot and I think continues to evolve as a leader. He relishes the chance to deliver for this team.
Doncic trying to get open. Shot clock reset for Dallas. Here's Porzingis, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Here's George. Here's Morris, and the layup's good off the glass. Morris has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Terrific score there off the miss by Morris. Doesn't get a ton of offensive rebounds, but making that one count.
Richardson kicks to Kleba. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on George. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
And he makes the first. And the Mavericks making a change here. Burks is checked in. And so he hits both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Here's Brunson, following the score by Reggie Jackson. Charity stripe shot. The offensive rebound, Porzingis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, guys, KP sometimes is just overwhelming. I mean, when he gets good positioning, he sometimes just forces the defense to foul.
The Mavericks have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. That free throw good from Porzingis. Powell, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line. Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Doncic against Morris. Doncic with the bucket.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Wasted no time on that one. George has got 35 in the game.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Dallas calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Dallas Mavericks dancers.
Burke finds Doncic.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
The Mavericks have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. That free throw good from Porzingis. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And George gets it to go.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Runs in the pass to Porzingis. Second chance shot, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dallas. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Los Angeles. And George, here we go.
And I think George is clearly one of the most difficult covers in the league. When he's taking it strong to the basket, the defense sometimes has no choice but to foul him.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Paul George. Mavericks trailed by 20. Now the pass to Burke. Down low. Dallas moving the ball around. And the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
Jackson drives in. Chalk up 2 there. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Here's Doncic. He's got 19. Pass to Burke. Here's the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 9th assist in the game now.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Good on the bucket. George has got 41.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Clippers leading by 21. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
You know Jackson can just fly. I mean, that athleticism and energy is off the charts.
The Mavericks shooting 47% since getting things started in the third quarter. Stolen by Jackson. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Leonard with the ball. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Dallas. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And the first one drops.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Kennard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Rondo comes in for Reggie Jackson. And he makes both free throws. This Mavericks squad struggling. Runs in the pass to Powell. Now here's Cauley Stein. He's guarded by Cousins. Doncic, no good.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Rondo gets the bucket.
You know, he's a bit of a rarity and maybe even a throwback when you look at Rondo and how being a smaller guard, he still is comfortable operating inside.
A three-pointer is right on target.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Cousins, no good. The Mavericks shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. The 3 for Doncic. Kennard with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Cousins trying to free himself up. Shots good by Kennard. Kennard's got 8 points.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Dallas calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
so here is Dallas. Brunson the pass to Burke. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Cousins has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Leonard with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Now here's Burke. Kennard covering. And Cauley-Stein with the basket on the assist by Burke. Cauley-Stein's got 6 points.
Nice work inside by Cauley-Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Dallas. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. The free throw drops for Rondo. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for the Clippers. And Rondo drops them both. Now here's Burke. 9 points in the game so far. And Brunson has it in the corner. Misses the three.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Burke, following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Yep, that one goes. Burke's got 5 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Doncic after the Clippers pick up 2. Tries again, and that one's good. Burke's got 13.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backcourt. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession, almost like they were just giving up on the play.
I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games, and we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5. And he knocks down the first one. Hardaway's checked in for Dallas. Josh Richardson comes in for Jalen Brunson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Serge Ibaka has checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. That one is no good. Mavericks shooting the ball at 46% success rate since the beginning of the third quarter. Richardson, that's a two-pointer. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Yeah, the shot from Richardson looks smooth and effortless. His team did a nice job setting him up there.
Offensive rebound. Zubac laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Zubac has got his first points of the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Tim Hardaway picks one up, and he's got his first free throw of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Outside Hardaway. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Hardaway has got 21 in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Marcus Morris is checked in for the Clippers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 44 seconds left to play here in the third. Richardson outside. Back to Burke. There's the three. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Ibaka's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. That's a 2 from Kennard. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pass to Powell. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac is over Kleber. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Clippers on top, just dominating this one. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. They've got Marjanovic. J.J. Redick is out there with Trey Burke. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now, here's Redick. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so Beverly will bring it up for Los Angeles. And the layup falls.
And, you know, Beverly has great speed. Snake-like in how he slips through the defense on the drive.
The Mavericks shooting for the game at 42%. Burke with it. Lets the 3 fly. Man with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
That shot, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Passes it to Finney Smith. Outside, Redick. There's the pass to Marjanovic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Marjanovic has got his first bucket of the night.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Patterson. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul.
Okay.
2 shots.
2.
First one falls for him. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Patrick Beverly. And so he makes both from the line. Clippers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. The drive by Jackson. That shot off. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Burke. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
On offense, here are the Clippers. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Los Angeles with another miss. Now Burke. Pass to Finney-Smith. Wide open. Batum grabs the miss. And Los Angeles guys shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Burke, the pass to Marjanovic. Here's Melly. Passes it to Burke. Softly drops in the floater. Burke's got 11 in the second half.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
Now here's Burke. The pass to Finney-Smith. That one falls coming off Burke's feet.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Okay.
The first one falls.
You know, sometimes the great three-point shooters in the game don't carry that same success to the free throw line, but that's not the case with J.J. Redick. I mean, he's cash money from the stripe, too.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Porzingis is checked in for Marjanovic. Maxi Kleber comes in for Nicolo Melli. Richardson, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Burke. He hits both from the stripe. Clippers leading by 22. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Well, I tell you what, George has tremendous bounce ability. It's always fun to see him launch and throw it down.
And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Richardson. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Kept alive. Second shot opportunity, and it's Porzingis getting it to go. Porzingis has got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, Porzingis is a guy who's used to having to fight his way through the defense, and good balance allowed him to do that there.
Morris, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys.
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Here's Richardson. Following the basket by Marcus Morris. Kleba, no good. Redick against Leonard. They get the rebound.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Kleba. Launches a three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. Shoots the three. Nailed from three-point land. George has got 46 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead. Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
And the Clippers call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Los Angeles has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Richardson. Paul George making his last shot. Richardson kicks to Porzingis. Redick surveying the D. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Porzingis. Over Ibaka. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Pass to Brunson. In the corner, it's Kleba. Buries it from three-point range.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Dallas making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the Clippers. Rondo comes in for Reggie Jackson. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. George trying to break free. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when Porzingis combines quickness with his reach, getting off the floor like that, he can block just about any shot.
Here's George. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Richardson, no luck.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Shots good by Ibaka.
And a multiple-time all-defensive first-teamer, Ibaka has really rounded out the offensive part of his game.
To the middle, here's Porzingis. That will fall for his 7th bucket, 7 for 15 in this game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
How about Cousins showing you he's got the pull-up game, too. Off the dribble, knocking it down.
Passes to Cauley-Stein. Lays it up and banks it in.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Puts it up from 17. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Dallas ball.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Josh Richardson.
Finney-Smith.
The Mavericks shooting about 42% so far. And here's Brunson. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Shoots over Redick. A second chance effort. Ibaka. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Redick against Leonard. Redick passes to Porzingis. Drains the three-pointer. Porzingis has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Dallas has gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Brunson, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
It's Redick on the wing. Porzingis trying to get free. And that's good. J.J. Redick for 3.
It's the main strength in Redick's game. His three-point shot. Lethal. This guy is a laser.
He got it again. Sensational.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And there's the pass to Brunson. Redick with it. Leonard picks him up. And Redick kicks to Cauley-Stein. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Cauley-Stein. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Melly is checked in for the Mavericks. And then for Los Angeles, Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Ibaka. Patterson comes in for Leonard. And it's Patrick Beverley in for George. Now here's Brunson. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Porzingis. And it's Burke in for Jalen Brunson.
Trey Burke.
Here's Burke. Good on the triple. Burke's got 14 points now in the second half.
Clearly, a defensive breakdown there, guys. They didn't play him close enough on the inbound and then gave up the triple.
He gets that one.
Got to respect the strength of Beverly. I mean, when he's on the attack, nothing is slowing him down.
Pass to Reddick. Lets it go from deep. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now here's Rondo. He's tightly guarded, and it's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. .144 left in the game.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Inside, and that one's good. Burke's got 22 points.
How about that? Reddick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
Here's Dallas. They're on a 20-6 run.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Clippers.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Paul George.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Marjanovic passes to Melli. Trying to get open is Marjanovic. A nice shot by Melli.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Now here's Burke. Following the shot by Patrick Patterson. Here's Marjanovic. Drops in the layup for 2.
Timeout. Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And the Clippers call time here. They're leading by 18. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. And here is Los Angeles now. It's an 18-point lead. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 16 rebounds. And it's Burke with the ball for Dallas. Pass to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Los Angeles now. Sinks that one from the post. And the Clippers lead by 20.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And it's Melli missing. Now here's Rondo, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Things were looking bleak for him, obviously, coming into this game, but with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling, and suddenly we've got a series on our hands.
We sure do. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, you all turned it on down the stretch, so what was the difference?
You started to play defense and execute on the offensive end, and we finally started to knock down shots.
Well, that led to a win, man, and I appreciate your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference Quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you.